All right, I'm here just outside of LAX at the Flight Path Museum, which used to be a charter airline terminal. But I'm standing in front of Virgin America, where inside Richard Branson's going to talk to me. I know. How did it happen? I don't know, but we're going to talk to him. All right, well, I'm here with Sir Richard Branson, and this, I mean, really, this is your plane. They're all your planes. It's stunning.
It's very beautiful. Very little to do with me, actually. We've got a fantastic team of people in Virgin America who've created a beautiful airline.
First of all, I have to say you're the most humble, knighted billionaire I've ever met. But second of all, now I have to go get on to another airline, and I don't want to do that because I want this plane. I'm not going to say the other airline.
The big carriers just have not really cared about human beings that actually fly on their planes. They haven't worried about those little details that matter.
I know, and I guess they just don't, it just doesn't seem to sink in, especially, you know, when we started to go into global crisis and we started getting nickel and dime to death by the airlines. Oh, now you have to start paying for baggage. I mean, how do you guys thrive in an environment like that?
I think if you're competing with big carriers that no longer can afford to actually do the good things that people need. But even when they could afford it, they didn't do the things that people needed. Then I think you can do well, despite the fact that Virgin America is a minnow compared to these giants that we're competing with. And it is an industry that people, once they've travelled on Virgin America, they'll never travel on another airline again, and that's the difference.
That's the thing, is the other carriers don't seem to realize that, especially with the way the world works now and the way social phenomenon works, that word of mouth is really, really important because, I'm going to walk off this plane and everyone I talk to, I'll go on Twitter and say, I've just been on the coolest airplane I've ever been on. And then that's going to influence people.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely critical that, that every single person at Virgin America also realize that and get every little thing right all the time. We've always got to be one step ahead.
Well, can we take would you mind walking us through a little bit?
This is our famous red entertainment system. We've got Wi-Fi. We're the first airline to have Doom on all the planes. If you want to order your food, obviously we've got live television, great range of films. If you fancy somebody and a few rows back, you can go seat to seat and ask them to come and fill up an empty seats.
With their emphasis on style, entertainment, and relaxation, it's no wonder Virgin America has earned its reputation as the best airline on Earth. But after nearly 2 decades of work, Branson's Virgin Galactic is ready to journey outside the planet.
In 1991, all I knew was that I wanted to go to space. I wanted to go to space in my lifetime. I wanted it to be affordable. So, I started traveling around the world, meeting fascinating scientists who felt that they could build wonderful rockets to send mankind into space and bring them safely back home again. And in the end, we came across Burt Rutan, who's maybe the genius in this area, and invested in him. Spaceship One was born, and now Spaceship Two is being built. The mothership, which takes the spaceship up, is now flying. The spaceship will start its tests at the end of the year, and then it'll be about 18 months of extensive tests before we actually start taking people up into space.
With hundreds of companies in the Virgin brand, you can be sure Branson has much more to say about his burgeoning empire. Watch out for part 2 of our interview, where he'll share his secrets for young entrepreneurs and discuss the Virgin Earth Challenge.